at the ready. Ah! You scared me! Bad news? Will do! In the rear with the gear.
Sir, more air units inbound.
We gotta take them out, or they'll keep dropping troops right on top of us.
Add-on complete.
What's going on? Yeah, whatever. Move it!
Breach of the doorway core is imminent. Structured access imminent.
It is our sacred duty to stop these defilers. Burn them to ashes. Prevailed for now. Word of this sacrilege will echo across the stars, James Raynor. The day of reckoning draws near.
These artifacts of yours seem real popular, Tychus.
What do we care? As long as the pay's good.
Really? I'd say getting vaporized by the Tal'Darim definitely counts as diminishing returns.
James Raynor. I bring tidings of doom.
Zeratul.
I have pierced the veil of the future and beheld only oblivion. Yet one spark of hope remains. You will hold her life in your hands. And though justice demands that she die for her crimes, only she can save us.
Wait a second. You're talking about Kerrigan. It's been 4 years. You show up out of nowhere and...
Time is short. You must understand. The answers you seek lie within. Study it well. The fate of creation hangs in the balance.
Nice to see you too. I've heard of these Ehon crystals before. Supposedly they allow you to relive another person's memories. Whatever Zeratul uncovered, he was desperate for me to see it too. Well, here goes nothing. These artifacts is making me nervous. Can you tell me any more about them?
It's interesting. The one from Zil is different than the others. However, I think all of them once constituted a single device.
You mean they make something bigger?
It would seem so. It's just a theory, but there's an attraction between the artifacts we've collected. A kind of harmonic resonance. Given the points of contiguous translinear alignment, I think they'd be drawn together like magnets under the right field adjustment.
Okay. Well, don't adjust anything just yet, Doc. I like them aligned just the way they are.
I see we have a new acquisition. Is it a Protoss device?
That's right. But I wouldn't mess with it if I were you. It's a Kadaran Ehon crystal. It's a memory storage device. Lets you experience what other people have seen or done. It can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Yet you don't fear it at all. You're a fascinating man, Jim Raynor. You know more about the Protoss and the Zerg than any of the experts I've read about.
The hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ehon crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Zeratul, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy, rumored to foretell the return of the Xel'Naga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe. Zerg swarm came, as was foretold. And the Protoss firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Zelnaga that forged us all are returning. But do they come to save? Or to destroy?
I knew you'd find your way here. Eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy would burn, but they're coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it!
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. The storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Never!
Fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope. You address me? The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. And this chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side. Aya will be restored. We We must not hesitate. Glory to the firstborn. My allegiance is yours. I will fulfill. Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison. Hands. En Arudin Rashagal. I will fulfill my calling. In the service of Aya. Glory to the firstborn. Sukdash Salak. That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. But hesitate. My allegiance is you. That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm. We must not hesitate. I will fulfill my calling. The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final agonizing moments of your species?
The foreboding prophecy weighs heavily on my heart. I'd best reach the remaining shrines before she reconsiders letting me live. So much for Kerrigan's reprieve. To the firstborn.
For Shakuras.
My allegiance is yours.
Greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving. I will be redeemed.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
Honor commands. In the service of Aya. My allegiance is yours. Honor commands. That patrol of brood lords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder. Aya will be restored. In the service of Aya. We must not hesitate. Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren. Glory to the firstborn. I will fulfill my calling. En Arudin. Sukdash Salak. Aya You address me? The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan. We must not hesitate. En Arudin Rashagal. Glory to the firstborn. The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance.
I serve. For the reckoning. Intriguing. Very wise.
This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land.
Intriguing. Remove unseen. Very well. For the reckoning.
Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack.
High Templar Karas is nearby. I serve for now. It shall be as you say. Veraku.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks. Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her. It is an honor, Great One. Lead on. Honor commands. And Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg? My allegiance. These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us. Stalkers, take the high ground and support our brethren. Zeratul has destroyed their worms. Press on! In the service of ire. Arudin Rashagal. Glory to the firstborn. The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother. I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. We must not.
Your allies are in battle.
My allegiance is yours.
Your allies are in
battle. Glory to the firstborn. All is in jeopardy.
Your allies are in battle.
I will fulfill my calling.
Now, I shall become one with the Kara.
I must get to the Void Seeker and preserve the prophecy. I will not let my brother's sacrifice be in vain. In the service of Aya. I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn. Gathered allies, and we made our way to the forbidden archive world of Zakul.
I'm okay, Doc, before you start asking.
You were staring at that Protoss device for a very long time. Are you sure?
Well, now you mention it, I could use a drink. Or two. Maybe what I saw would make more sense if I was drunk.
What was it, Jim?
An old friend of mine. Looking for the end of the world.